Peace, y'all. This is Crumb. Just wanted to take a few minutes out, man, and try to speak to the people real quick on what all the tension that's going on within the communities and the anti-Semitism and so forth. And both sides. It's just it's becoming tenseful here, abroad, and everywhere else. And I just thought maybe to throw a word at people, maybe everyone should really reflect on. And I think the first thing that people should maybe understand is the word compassion, which that means to acknowledge or have some type of pity or understanding for other people's suffering, and that's for both sides. I mean, we both have a history of suffering, and we want that suffering acknowledged and not brushed to the side. So I mean, like, opening a line of communication, on both sides, through all communities. It's very tense right now, and there's too much other things to be worrying about right now in regards of um, who's real, who's not, who's on this platform, who's not, who's destroying this and who's destroying that. I mean, we just lost, 19 children in Valde. I mean, there should be an uproar everywhere for something like that when lives are lost like that and their children and their babies. Um, I mean, really, compassion, I think, is, first and foremost, man, is understanding, putting yourself in someone else's shoes on how they would feel. If somebody made a comment or did something that was threatening to you and your children that's on this land, I mean, people will take notice and vice versa. I mean, the first thing, people need to understand is like to understand these stories and understand what certain people, like me being an African American man myself, in the history of slavery and things like that. You know, everyone wants these sufferings and atrocities to be acknowledged, and they're sensitive subjects. So we have to have compassion for each other. Put yourself in that person's shoes. The other person, put yourself in that person's shoes, and understand why um, sometimes it can get rocky and it can get tenseful. And as African Americans and as well as the Jewish community, we have a history together in this nation. So, I mean, I think everyone needs to slow down, man, and really just take a breather and give praise that you're alive today, that you're making money, that you're in an influential position where you can influence for good, not bad. These are blessings that you've been granted with. Take a time out, give praise. Give praise, acknowledge that you appreciate the position that you're in, and you're going to use that for a power of good, a force of good. And that's why you were granted these positions. Let's not lose our sense of self, our sense of knowing that we are all interconnected as a people. We are all interconnected with nature. We are all interconnected. Understand this. So when you hurt another person, it could reciprocate. It could come back in another form or another manner that you do not know. So, I mean, come on, people. We all need to get it together. I mean, there's too much going on right now in this nation, in this world, this suffering globally. Let's acknowledge what's going on, have compassion for others, try to understand each other, and come to the table. We're all adults. We're all adults. Remember, our children live on this land. Make it better for them. That's all I had to say. Just a word of advice. It's been a lot of tenseful moments, and I cringe every time I see it. So, I mean, give praise, give thanks for everything that you have, and use your positions, man, wisely. That's all I wanted to say. Peace, everyone.